Good evening, and welcome to Spine-Chilling Cinema. I'm your host, Oliver, the Caretaker Collins, along with my lovely co-host, as you can see, with the tiara, the Queen of Shenanigans, Alice. And trusty as always, Cat Bubbles. Oh, and Alice, you are going to be excited. Tonight's film, yes indeed. Of course you're going to be excited, she says. That is because Bela Lugosi stars in this film. Yes, indeed, and everybody knows Bella is Alice's favorite. But yes. But this film is from 1935 or 1936. 1935, it was released in the UK. 1936, the US. Alice says we are showing the US version, which she has a little tidbit about it, but she's going to save that till later. Oh, the suspense, Alice. But yes, tonight's film is Phantom Ship. Did you hear that, Alice? What is that? You didn't hear anything. I'm hearing things. Did you hear that? I'm pretty sure you did. Alice, are you playing with me? No. You say I'm hearing things again. All right. But this film is directed by Denison Clift and also stars, other than Bela Lugosi, Alice says nobody can upstage Bella, so they're just co-stars. Get it right, she says. Oh boy. But yes, this one also co-stars Shirley Grey and Arthur Margetson. Yes, indeed, Alice. Yes. Yes, Alice, this film is, I'd say, loosely based on a real event that happened to the ship, the Mary Celeste. So a little bit of a tidbit there. Indeed. Yes. But now Alice says people want to see the film. Really, I doubt that, Alice. Alice says she's been getting fan mail saying that our clips are too long and Oliver talks too much, and they just want to see the film or Alice and Bubbles. Okay, well, for those people, you're going to get your wish. So without further ado, let's get to Phantom Ship. Again? What's going on?
sail Saturday at dawn.
Yes, sir.
Unload this alcohol, Bilson. The whole 1,700 barrels, and no excuses.
Yes, sir.
And get a crew.
All right for you to say get a crew, sir. Where the hell are we going to get them?
That's your business.
Looks like we'll have to Shanghai a bunch of this scum.
Oh, no. I don't Shanghai my crew. Bilson, we sail Saturday at dawn with a full crew. Have them on board, or don't show up. And another thing, no drinking or cursing on this trip. I'm bringing a woman on board.
Woman? You, sir?
My wife. I'm going to get married. I won't let you say no, Sarah. I'm sailing to Genoa this voyage with a cargo of alcohol. Italy is beautiful. We'll go there.
But I couldn't go, Benjamin. Besides, Mother would never let me.
I think she expects you to.
She'd say so.
No, but I could see it in her smile tonight.
But I'm deciding this.
Then decide to say yes, Sarah. I love you.
Months and months away from home. Storm. Danger. The only woman among those men. I'm really afraid, Benjamin.
But I'll take great care of you, Sarah. Oh, you'll love the sea. There's something about it. The hot red dawn, the towering sails, the wake on a tropical night. Oh, you'll love it all. It's a glorious kind of world. I couldn't live without it. And now, I can't live without you in that world.
I do love you, Benjamin.
Oh, that's what I wanted to hear you say.
Somehow, listening to you, I'm not afraid now.
I'm going to call your mother and tell her.
No, not yet, Benjamin.
Well, I want everyone to know. Your mother, Moorhead.
It's Captain Jim I'm thinking about. He's coming here tonight.
Good, then we'll all drink to my bride.
He asked me to marry him, Benjamin.
Moorhead? I knew he liked you, but...
You've been good friends, almost like brothers.
But, Sarah...
You sailed together, and now you're both captains. And your ships are docked side by side.
Oh, I'll tell Jim about you and me.
He would have given up his ship for me. He wanted to open a ship chandler shop on Ann Street. Now, I don't know what he'll do.
Hello, Sarah. Hello, Ben.
Hello.
Sarah, I've got some news. McDonagall will sell the shop. $800. Isn't that great?
Jim, Sarah and I are going to get married.
Jim!
I love Sarah. She's sailing with me.
Oh, Jim, Ben, I've come between you. I never wanted to do that.
If you're sore about it, Jim, say it to me. I know you brought me up here to meet Sarah, and I fell in love with her. It just happened. The way I feel about it now, I'd fight the whole world to get her. I'm sorry if that includes you. Sarah, there's just one thing I want to know. If I hadn't come here tonight, would you have promised him? I want the truth, Sarah.
No, Benjamin. Oh, I'm sorry.
Even if she'd said yes, I would have taken her anyhow. There's something in me that would have made me fight. Hate, vengeance, even death for her. But I'm glad she said that. Because you're my friend. And I don't want that smashed.
Your friend, yes. And you went behind my back.
That's not true.
You went behind my back.
If you say that again, I'll choke the words in your throat.
Oh, please don't.
I'm sorry.
I'll go, Sarah. I'd have changed my whole life for you. Maybe Ben will do that. Maybe he'll buy the shop in Ann Street now. It might be better for him if he did. And never went to sea again.
Oh, Benjamin, I feel terrible about this.
But why? We love each other. We're going to be wonderfully happy.
Whiskey.
$10. You tramp. Yeah. This fellow orders a whiskey and he hasn't got a dime. Get out.
Jack.
Go on. Get out or I'll chuck you out.
Jack. Don't you know me? Who's that?
Lorenzo?
I haven't got a cent, Jack. Don't chuck me out.
Anton Lorenzo. Holy cat. I thought you were dead. 6 years. I wouldn't have known you. Gosh, I wouldn't know you either. Your hair, you don't touch her suddenly. What happened? Come with me.
I'll have a couple of dollars on the back. Right over there, boys.
What happened?
Shanghai.
Shanghai. What ship? Who did it?
Don't make me talk. I want to forget it.
I won't forget. Why, you were a fine, high-kicking buck. A great fella. Handsome Anson. We'd own this place together. You'd had a packet of money in the bank by now.
Jack. Let me sleep here. That's all I want. Sleep.
Well, that's what he said. He chucked me out of the place.
I'll see Jack Sampson myself. Go back to the ship and keep the men working all night on that alcohol.
Aye, aye, sir.
Jack, I want a crew. Where you been? Sunk hard? Bilson so hard. When he turned you down? Sure he did. The boys are through with him. We've given you a crew for years. Suddenly you get particular and go to the shipping commissioner. All right. Try and get a crew. Oh, maybe I made a mistake, Jack. Forget that. Get me 10 men and I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go to $5 a head. Right.
The next time I'll...
Want to go to sea?
Oh, no, Mr. Sampson. Not until I've knocked the block off of this dummy. I'm in training right now.
Briggs, you remember Sailor Huff on the prize fighter? Well, he wants to come back. Here, Huffman. What about training at sea? Russell, you're sailing on the Mary Celeste.
Hey, what is this? Not on your life. The Mary Celeste, not for me.
Wow. Better than floating down the East River one morning with your throat cut, Mr. Huffman.
Well, that's different.
Well, Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Signing on, Mr. Hoffman?
Sure, Mr. Sampson. I'll take the count.
Hoffman! Hoffman, you're shipping on the Mary Celeste. And take your music box along with you. If anybody should die on this trip, Mr. Briggs might like a little sweet music. There's your carpenter, Andy Gilling. There's your cook, Tommy Duggan. Don't like the look of his face? Well, I'll get you a chink or a nigger.
Oh, Lavender, don't take me, Mr. Sampson, Squire. I've got to fetch a doctor. I'm going to have a baby.
Have it on the ship. Tom Goodshaw. Charlie Kay. Charlie's an artist. Fancy pictures. They look all right to his mother, but they look like a disease to me. All right, boys. Pack your dunny's bags and get on board the Mary Celeste. I'll send the other hands along later.
Thanks a lot, Jack. I won't forget this.
Welcome back. You haven't changed anything on the table or anything. Are you feeling all right, Alice? Oh, it's early. Okay. You had me scared there for a while. But Bella's looking a little rough, huh? That's just acting. I'm sure he looked beautiful, you say. That's what makes a good actor. He can change his look. Fair enough, Alice. And this film looks like there's a little bit of a love triangle going on there already in a film. Yes, indeed. I don't think people want to know about that, Alice. Tell them anyways, you say. Alice says she's had plenty of times where two guys said they loved her and wanted to be with her, but unlike Sarah in the film, Alice usually turns both down and just likes to see them fight over her. Shenanigans all the time. That's what Alice is. She does shenanigans. Ah, yes. But yes, Alice, this is also one of the first Hammer film productions. I believe it's their second film and first horror type films. Yes, indeed. Yes, and Christopher Lee isn't in it. I know. So, surprising. Oh, Alice has a special thing to show everybody. She got this a while back, so it's not new to me or to her, but she wants to show it to everybody since Bela Lugosi is starring in this film. And what we have here is a painting by a fellow horror host out of Kenosha, Wisconsin, Dr. Destruction, which he has been a horror host for almost 20 years now, I think. Right, Alice? You are correct. Okay. Now, Alice is a huge Bela Lugosi fan. But Dr. Destruction, the horror host of the Crimson Theater, is just about, if not just slightly, maybe less of a huge Bela Lugosi fan too. So when Alice saw this painting by Dr. Destruction, she had to have it. So without further ado, here is, just want to make sure I don't have it upside down for you, the painting of Bela Lugosi. Very good indeed, very good. Alice just had to have it, and I have to agree, this is phenomenal work. painting on a canvas, not a print. Not a print. Alice likes to have original works. Indeed, indeed. Yes, indeed. Alice says, hold that up. The viewers probably want to see Bella instead of you. Oh, lovely, Alice. But yes, that is the painting by Dr. Destruction of Bela Lugosi as Dracula. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Don't put it down, Alice says. Oh, Alice, Alice. Now Alice says she's going to do shenanigans. But, yes, indeed. Other than being a horror host, Dr. Destruction also has played in many bands. I had the joy of playing with him in the band The Fiendish Phantoms on the same bill a couple times with his band The Roosevelt Dolls. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. You like Dr. Destruction. I do too. He's a cool cat. Yes, Alice, he is very tall. I'd have to say he's one of the tallest horror hosts that I have met personally. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So yeah, Alice just wanted to show you that. And if you want to check out Dr. Destruction, he is on the Crimson Theater out of Kenosha. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Well, thank you, Alice, for that little surprise. And I'm glad you didn't move the skull. Like you said, it's early, she says. Oh, boy. Oh, man, I tell you what. But yes, this is a different role for Bella. I'm enjoying the film. Nothing totally horrible about it yet. Alice says there's not going to be anything horrible because anything that is bad in this film, Bela Lugosi will bring it back to being amazing. Okay, well, with that, let us get back to this film. It can't happen again, I don't think. Let us get back to the Phantom ship. Oh, are you positive, Alice, you don't hear that? You don't hear a thing. No, I'm not going nuts.
Wilson, this is my wife. Sarah, this is Toby Wilson, my mate.
Glad to meet you, Mrs. Briggs.
Did Sampson send those 3 other men?
Not yet, sir.
Well, go over and tell him I'm casting off.
Aye, aye, sir.
Here she comes, boys. The captain's bride. She's beautiful. Beautiful, aye. She's a pretty little filly. Always wanted a petticoat like that. Oh, a lady killer, eh?
You ain't got nothing to write home to your mother about. Why haven't I got to write to a woman like that?
Before we reach Jib, she'll be my bride.
Good luck, Henry VIII.
Brandon,
What?
get up. I've got a ship for you.
The ship?
Yeah. Come over here. Bosun. Gentlemen. Cargo alcohol. 4:30 now. She sails at 5.
What ship?
Mary Celeste. Why, Anton? What the devil?
Who's the mate?
Wilson. Toby Wilson. Just here, in this room.
Wilson. Here.
I shipped his crew. Want a bosun. Up on the Greenland. Of course, if you don't want to.
I want it.
What name?
Gottlieb. A. Gottlieb.
What ship?
Second mate, Glory B. Bosun, City of Panama.
All right. Bosun. Dump your dunnies in the forecastle and report on deck.
Aye, aye, sir.
This is my wife, Sarah. This is Mr. Winchester, the owner.
How do you do, Mrs. Briggs?
How do you do?
Is this your first voyage?
Yes.
You'll like Italy. It's a fine place for a honeymoon. Briggs, you're a lucky man.
Don't I know it, sir?
Excuse me, sir. Here's the register. All on board.
On the cats, Peter Tooley, May Gottlieb, 10 men. Well, I need one more. I can't afford to run short-handed again.
But Sampson's closed now, sir.
Well, I'll borrow a hand from Moorhead. Get ready to cast off.
Aye, aye, sir.
Give me a copy of the register before you cast off.
Yes, sir.
Well, good luck. A pleasant voyage, Mrs. Briggs.
Thank you.
I won't be long, dear.
Mr. Moorhead. Mr. Moorhead.
Yes? What?
Captain Briggs is here, sir.
Jim. I don't want to sail with hard feelings between us. We've known each other too long, and I've always felt, well,
You took my girl, Ben.
I love her. I wanted to tell you I'm sorry if you're hurt. We may meet at Jib. Be nice if we could all meet as friends.
Yes, that would be nice.
That's a promise, Jim. Oh, I'm a hand short. Thought you might let me have a man.
Yes, I might let you have a hand. Devoe!
Yes, sir?
Wake up, Gross, and tell him he's sailing on the Mary Celeste. Tell him to come here to me.
Yes, sir.
That's fine of you, Jim.
Oh, that's all right, Ben. Glad to help you out. No use feeling sore about these things. Remember me to Sarah. Hope she enjoys the voyage.
Thanks, Jim. We'll meet at Jib.
Goodbye, Ben. I'll send Grote over right away.
Thanks. Goodbye.
You want me to go over to the Mary Celeste?
Get me the cash box. Your wages for this voyage with me are $38. Here, paid in full.
What for?
Next voyage with me, you'd like to be second mate, eh?
Sure, I would.
Something might happen to Briggs. He might never reach Jib alive.
What might happen?
You think that over.
Oh, whiskey puts no life in man. Oh, I drink whiskey when I can. Oh, whiskey makes my nose so red. When I drink too much, I go to bed. Oh, whiskey killed my poor old dad. But good old whiskey makes me glad. Oh, whiskey then and whiskey now. Oh, whiskey on an old mud scow. Oh, whiskey puts no life in man.
Oh, whiskey for me, Johnny.
Get up, you crummy lubbers. Stir your carcasses. Lively now. Lively. so. Get forward into your dungarees and tail off to the main sheet.
Shanghai! Shanghai, huh? Want me to tail off? Huh?
Get up and I'll manhandle you till your bones come through your hide. You're working for Toby Bilson now. Get up. Get forward.
All right, Bilson.
Mr. Bilson.
Mr. Bilson. But before we get to Jib, I'm gonna crack your skull wide open.
Wilson and that man. It made me sick all over.
Discipline, dear. If he hadn't done that, Cat would have killed him.
But why? Why do you have to Shanghai men?
Well, I couldn't get a clue. I had to pick the best men I could and no questions asked. Come of the dump. Oh, don't worry, darling. I don't want you to see these sort of things. I only want you to see the happy things.
Rotten food, that's what it is. What does Briggs think we are? A lot of dogs to give us food like this? Salt pork, mulligan, big stew. Big damn to him, I ain't going to eat it. And if you want to be alive and be hit, Jim, now's the time to howl.
Well, what's the matter with it?
Smell it.
You get your fist off of me!
Food seems all right to me.
Oh, it does it? Well, I'm going out to see Briggs tell him what I think. Who's coming? No one? There are a lot of yellow dogs.
Here's Duck. Come. What's the matter with the mullet?
What's wrong with the blinking grab?
What's wrong with it?
Where do you think you are, sausage face? Who tells you to stop? What do you expect? Roast turkey?
Look at these biscuits.
Oh, now with that. They've got worms.
Shut up, Bill. What do you mean by crashing in here like this? I spotted you as a troublemaker the moment you got on board. Watch your grouse. It isn't the food. I always feed my crews well. Come on, what is it?
It's the rotten, stinking food.
You're lying. Wilson! You can't break discipline on this ship. Wilson, take this man out and teach him respect. Complains about the food and crashes in here without knocking. Flog some decency into him.
Come along, Mr. Grote. Come along.
I'm sorry that happened to you. Sit down.
I can't get up to that.
There's something at the back of Grote's mind. I wonder... Bilson!
You got that flogging against you, sir.
You're a good fellow, Duggan. I'll remember this.
Thank you, sir. Thank God you're safe.
Grote just attacked me. Duggan here got him. This is a rotten business, Wilson. Who's at the bottom of it? What's going on among the men?
Nothing, sir.
Yes, it looks like it. Keep a sharp eye on the men. And find out what the hell's happening. Report the first sign of trouble.
Aye, aye, sir.
Funny, he took me, he did not mind expense. He bought me 2 gold earrings, they cost him 50 cents. And away you Sally, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girl, can't you dance the polka?
Sir. Oh, Benjamin. I'm trying to be brave.
Sarah, my dear, there's nothing to be afraid of. Nothing.
I can't help feeling afraid somehow. I don't belong on this ship. I didn't know that men could be so cruel and so brutal. Oh, I'm afraid, Benjamin. Afraid.
Oh, my dear. Everything's all right. Nothing's going to happen. Now sit down and play that song for me again.
My flashman, he's a Yankee with his hair from short to high. He wears a fairy jumper and plays in the moonlight. All the way, Sally, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girl, can you dance the polka? He's home with all the pieces, and with me he will stay. So kiss me, dear, so much I feel you have to go away. You Sally,
13 souls on this ship, and you bring a black cat aboard.
Let go that cat!
Wilson! Aye, aye, sir.
Yes, sir.
Caretaker.
Oh, Alice. Out of all the things you could do, you bring Ralph, the rat, onto the show. She told me, she said, it was early. Yeah, it was. So now the new thing is every second break of the show you'll do something. No, you're going to keep it random and keep me guessing. Oh, joy, Alice. Gotta live with some spontaneous stuff happening in your life, Oliver, she says. Oh, boy. But yes, as we can see, the movie Phantom Ship. You gotta hear that, Alice. There's a storm coming. So that probably is not going to end very well, I would imagine. Yes, Alice, I'm going to get to that part. Get to it now, she said. Alice is just busting with joy that Bela brought on a black cat and saved the cat from the other crew member that was going to probably throw it overboard. Another reason, she says, why Bela is awesome. You know, even though, I'm not the biggest fans of cats, I gotta admit, that was really nice of Bela to do, very courageous. Yes, Alice. He still has the grip, even though he only has one arm. Doesn't even have to use the white zombie grip. Well, I don't think he can with only one hand, but don't make fun, she says. Okay. But yes, also the stars, the co-stars, sorry, Alice. The other co-stars of this film. Not going to say what this film is called anymore if I can help it. Shirley and Jim, yes, Alice, I goofed. Some people goof. Shirley and Arthur, who plays Sarah and Jim in this film, they actually got married in real life. In this, because in the film, they're going to get married. But they actually got married in 1936. So possibly they fell in love during this film. Alice says that happens. Yes, indeed. And unlike a lot of other marriages, this one lasted all the way to 1951, and that is when Arthur passed away. Which is sad for Shirley, but, they stayed married until the very, very end of Arthur's life. So that is pretty neat. Alice says it's pretty sad. Yeah, sad, but neat at the same time. But also, Arthur starred alongside Boris Karloff in Juggernaut. Alice says, here we go. You can't go without ruining a show either talking about Vincent Price or her arch nemesis, Boris Karloff. Alice is fuming now. So I think that is a sign to get back to tonight's film, Phantom. Ship. You have to hear that, Alice. You have to. Oh, she's just giggling. Oh. Back to the film.
Hey! Let's go to ballroom, tackle! Pass it above! Let's go to tea!
Oh, this ain't great, homie.
Saints can't hear you, Miss Brother!
Do not be afraid. There's one who watches over us. Him who spreadeth out the heavens and ruleth the raging of the sea.
On deck. All night.
killed a man.
You killed a rat.
I killed my
The swine deserved it. I'd have done it myself.
I have murdered my son. Blood upon my soul.
Get up, Bucky. I can never thank you enough for saving me. I'll have to report it to the police in Gibraltar, but I'll clear you, don't worry. Cats, throw this fellow overboard. In the morning, we'll give Charlie Kay a decent burial.
Mr. Kay? But what?
I've lost 2 men tonight. Boom crashed on me. Before he died, he told me he'd like you to have his painting. He said you were the only one that ever said a kind word about it.
I have seen the travail which God had given to the sons of men. He had made everything beautiful in his time. Also, he has set the world in their hearts, so that no man can find out the work that God maketh from the beginning to the end.
Charlie Kay, I commend thee to thy God.
You mustn't be afraid of death. When this ship sailed, death sailed on her.
What do you mean?
That gun for?
Benjamin. That man Anthony. He said, when this ship sailed, death sailed on her. What did he mean?
Oh, just superstition.
Look on his face. I have never seen a man look like that before.
Well, the old seafaring men are superstitious. Now, don't think about it anymore, darling.
Apple sail around the hall, a song beat but nigger with his people song. When Johnny comes down the high low for old man. Oh, wake her, oh, shake her, oh, wake that gal with the red dress on. When Johnny comes down the high low for old man. I met a pretty gal across the sea, in the brown-eyed beauty, and she said to me, when Johnny comes down the high low for old man. Oh, wake her, oh, shake her, oh, wake that gal with the red dress on. When Johnny comes down the high low for old man. Have you ever been down on Memphis where they feel the cotton on a summer day? When Johnny comes down the high low for old man. Oh, wake her, oh, shake her, oh, wake that gal with the red dress on. When Johnny comes down the high low for old man.
Cat, get aft and take the wheel.
one. Mr. Briggs! He was lying over the wheel with a gash from a knife.
Who had a grudge against Hoffman?
Nobody.
Somebody liked him so much they stuck a knife in him. I don't want my wife to know about this, and I don't want to upset the men. Put him overboard.
Yes.
I hope you like my new frock, Benjamin.
Sure I shall.
And I made something for you, too.
You have? What? Well, what am I supposed to do with these?
They're to wear at the wheel, darling. To keep you warm.
Well, I mustn't let Wilson see them, otherwise he'll call me a... Well, I mustn't let him see them, that's all.
Now, darling, I'm going to put on my new frock for you. I won't be long.
All right, dear. Yes, yes, of course. Sir,
You like it?
I can't believe you're real. You look like some beautiful thing. Grace, charm. It's hard to believe you're mine. My own Sarah. But you belong to me.
Are you hurt?
No.
Who did it?
I don't know. Wait here, I'll be right back. Wilson. Give me your revolver. Now, wait a minute. Come with me. Search him. See if he's got a gun. Did you leave the wheel?
No?
Just a moment ago?
No, I never left the wheel, not for a moment.
So, any of you got a gun?
No, sir.
No, sir, I ain't got no gun.
Any man bring a gun on board?
No?
No.
Which one of you left the forecastle 10 minutes ago or came in here just now?
We've all been here, sir, since 8 bells.
Sure. Nobody came in, nobody went out.
Oh, so nobody came in and nobody went out. I didn't come down here to talk. One of you knows why I'm here. There's a bullet in this gun that's itching to do that talking. And I've got a careless trigger finger. That's all.
A killer. I knew it.
Mr. Briggs.
All hands on deck. I want every man up here.
All hands on deck.
Welcome back. And oh yes, Alice. Alice is so proud of Bela. He got to play the hero and he saved Sarah's life, but he had to kill a man, and that's, you know, that's not an easy thing to do, and Bela is not taking it exactly well. Indeed, indeed. But Alice, I have to ask you. She's like, oh no, 20 questions time. What is it about Bela Lugosi that you just, he's your favorite? He's a really good actor. No, excellent actor. But why, Alice? What is it about Bela? He's good looking. Of course, that's most important. Charming. Has style. Grace. Excellent actor. Seems to like animals with saving the cat. And one reason that not many people know why Alice also is a big fan of Bela Lugosi is, and I don't know how true this is, there's been rumors that it was not as bad as a lot of people say it was. Bela Lugosi and Boris Karloff supposedly had a rivalry, and some say Bela didn't even like Boris. You know, it's been said that Boris always said that Bela would get angry if anybody tried to upstage him. Alice says that's impossible anyways. Well, I'm just saying. Alice says, well, Boris, just bothered Bela, and she can see why. Boris is a bad man, she says. Oh, boy. It's also been said that in Bela Lugosi's last days, that he woke up from a nightmare, and his wife was like, what's wrong, what's wrong? And supposedly he yelled, Karloff. And then he said, Karloff is in the room. Mind you, it was the later years and the last couple days of Bela's life, so could have been delirious, maybe something like that. Alice says there's no way Bela would fear Boris. Boris is a second-rate actor compared to Bela. Oh, boy. Well, Alice, there's also... And Alice says, stop bashing Bela. And I'm not bashing, I'm just stating some things that I have read or have heard. Bela Lugosi was offered the role as the monster in Frankenstein, but supposedly turned it down and said that the reason why, this is all supposedly what he said, that a role like that is for a second-rate or lower-level actor, not somebody like him. Mind you, I have to say that was a big mistake, because Boris Karloff got that role and knocked it out of the park. You wouldn't have wanted to see Bela in all that makeup anyways, because Bela is beautiful. Okay, Alice. Wow. Yes, Alice. I brought one of my friends on to the show because I need to have somebody to even out this Ralph the Rat. We got Charlie here. Alice doesn't like Charlie. Part of the reason why I brought him on. you're happy to be on the show, Charlie. Well, I'm happy to have you. I'm glad you answered your phone. Yes, I know I have you on speed dial. It's you know, I know I owe you. You don't like Ralph the Rat either. Well, that's one of the reasons why we're buds. But anyways, the conclusion, the home stretch. Let's get back to the film. Phantom ship. Did you hear that, Charlie? You did. Alice says me and Charlie are both nuts. Okay, whatever. Let's get back to the film.
Duggan's dead. Murdered in the garage.
This hat don't come off my head till I find the man.
Where's Gilling? I said all hands.
Gilling is not in the forecastle, sir.
Tooley, find Gilling. Who killed Duggan? Which one of you? Wilson, where have you been since they fell?
At the wheel, sir.
Did you leave it?
No, sir.
Not for a moment?
No, sir.
Oh. Oh.
Cat! I was...
Mr. Briggs! Mr. Briggs!
Now what's happened?
Down there, in the shop. He's there.
Come down! Tooley, come down!
Throw him a line.
Poor devil. He won't need it. Take my wife below. Take him down.
What will it bring to me? Revenge.
Death ships. I know them. I was young, full of the wonder of living. The glorious hope flooding my heart. Now look at my hair white, my arm gone. Derelict. Like that ship. I was shanghaied, flogged by the mate, thrown into the hold, alive with rats. And I was too weak to work. The mate tied a rope around me and dragged me in the sea. A shark!
terrible thing for one man to do to another.
Leave us, Gottlieb.
Benjamin, I can't stand this much longer. What is happening?
I don't want to talk about it.
But if anything happens to you...
I'm not thinking of myself. Lock yourself in and don't let anyone in till I come back.
What are you going to
do? Do as I tell you.
Sally Brown is a light gunnacky, away and the Roman go. She dips snuff and chose the tacky. Spend my money on Sally Brown. Oh, Sally Brown, I hate to leave you. Way and the Roman go. You can bet your life I'll come back to see you. Spend my money on Sally Brown. Oh, Sally Brown is a high-born lady. Way and the rolling go. I think she's got a Creole baby. Spend my money on Sally Brown. Sally Brown, what is the matter? Way and the rolling go. She's a pretty girl, that's what's the matter. Spend my money on Sally Brown.
I'm sick of that gut-grinding machine. Gottlieb, take the wheel.
Go on playing. To hell with Wilson.
Oh, Sally Brown, what is the matter? Way and the rolling go. She's a pretty girl, that's what's the matter. Spend my money on Sally Brown.
Oven!
Mr. Briggs.
Gone.
Mrs. Briggs. She's gone, too. Gottlieb, lash the wheel. We are going to search this ship from stem to stern.
Mr. Briggs!
Where's Harbins? Where's Briggs and his wife? One of you knows. One of you has done this. Only 3 of us left on the ship. When the next man goes, I'll know who it is. The one who's left.
I'll say that to you, Mr. Bilson. When one of you is dead, I'll know.
One of you is lying. One of you will kill the other. And I will know what to do.
John. But you felt terrible. You cried like a child. You prayed to God to forgive you. Wilson! Wilson did it! Gottlieb! It was Katz! I shot him. Flung his carcass overboard. Katz killed him. He hated us all because we shanghaied him. Come on. We'll drink the captain's whiskey. We'll have one hell of a night. I'm captain now. Come on. Drink up.
Here's to the good health of the dead. Here's to the captain and his bride. God rest their souls. Gottlieb, I've got an idea. Listen, we own this ship. We can do what we like now. We'll run to the Azores, sell the alcohol, desert the ship, pick up a tramp and go out to China. What do you say, pal? Get me the cash box. We loot the cash box. We loot the men's chests. Oh, we'll be rich. And when we get out to China, we'll get ourselves some nice, pretty women. What do you say, Gottlieb?
I'm not Gottlieb.
Of course you're not. We'll change our names. Clever idea. Let's see. I'm Captain Abercrombie. I always liked that name, Abercrombie. Sounds grand and aristocratic. And who are you?
I am Anton Lorenzen.
Lorenzen? What's your game?
6 years ago on this ship, Anton Lorenzen shanghaied on the Mary Celeste. Now, again, the Mary Celeste. And again, Mr. Bilson the maid. It wasn't from the cats killed them. I put them overboard, the sharks.
You?
Yes. Briggs tried to get away on a raft with his pretty bride. But I got her too. And now, you.
What do you mean?
I didn't forget you. I didn't forget this ship.
I hate it!
I hate you.
That's Mary Celeste, all right.
There's something funny about her. She's tracking with every point of the wind.
No signal. No one at the wheel. Crew probably drunk below. Ask them if they want assistance.
Ahoy! Do you want assistance? Do you want assistance?
Lower a boat. We'll go aboard.
Hello! Hello!
Black cat. That's bad. Chicken cooking. Never finished this letter. Looks like they left in a hurry.
1,700 pounds salvage. Like taking candy from a baby. I'll sure keep my weather eye open for another one.
I'm not thinking of the salvage. I'm thinking of Briggs and her. Dead.
I don't know, Alice. I don't know about the end. I don't know. Oh, we're back. I apologize. But yes, that was Phantom Ship. I'm just going to ignore that. Ignore what? Alice says. Funny. No, you're serious. Okay. But yes, Alice, let's get right to the rankings reviews of this film. What do you have to say, even though I probably know? You don't know anything, she says. Really, you give this film a 9.5. Just kidding, she says. It's a 10. Bela Lugosi's in it. Ha 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 ha. You really, really liked this film. Well, yeah, a 10 probably is. She says, don't make fun. She loved the saving of the cat. And she loved that it ended up being Bela who was the murderer. Yes, indeed. Okay, Alice. The whole film was excellent, she says. Well, okay. All right. My ranking review of the film. I liked everything about the film. Except, Alice, I let you go. It's my turn. No, you can't leave. She wants to leave because she doesn't want to hear anything but a perfect score for this film from me. It's not going to happen, Alice. And it's not because of Bela. I'm sure he didn't write the ending of the film. The ending is where I have a problem. I feel it was a little... I don't know. I just didn't like it. Bela's character got hit in the head with the wooden mass or what have you. And I guess it made him delirious or nuts or crazy. And he ended up jumping into the ocean. And that was pretty much the end. Obviously, the other people found the ship, and then the one guy actually got money of it, and he was actually happy about the demise of Ben and Sarah. Yes, Alice, that is a good thing to bring up. In the UK version, Ben and Sarah survive. Now, mind you, in this one, they don't really, they didn't show it, but Bela's character did say that he took care of them. Yes, indeed. So, Alice is like, get to your ranking. Okay. I'm going to give this film an 8.5. Yes, I can give it up a half of, it doesn't have to be 8 or 9 or 10. There can be in the middle. Picky, she says. I'm picky. Well, I did not like the ending. What could have been different, Alice? Well, maybe he saw, they could have had where he saw, a spirit or something and is, backing up from it and then falls in the water. Alice says that probably would have been better. It would have got a score of an 11 then from her. What do you think this is? Spinal Tap? I guess Alice's rankings go to 11. She says no, only if that ending was different would have got 11. So you agree with me, the ending, she's like, you're putting words in my mouth. Okay, anyways. So 8.5 because of the ending. All right, we have come to the end of the show. Thank goodness. It's because you got to pick the feature film. Alice is wondering, why doesn't she get to pick a cartoon on tonight's show? It's because you picked the feature, and you've been picking what we played last for quite a while, so it's my turn, and I'm not going to be showing a cartoon, but I'll be showing a short little film that hopefully everyone out there will enjoy. So we've come to the end, Alice, and for myself, Oliver the Caretaker Collins, Charlie, my bud, yeah. But, of course, Alice, the queen of shenanigans. Alice says, why do you even mention Charlie? He is a dummy. Ha ha ha. And Trusty Cat Bubbles, we hope you enjoyed tonight's show. Alice says, how could you not? This was a Bela Lugosi film. Anyways, and as always, we cannot wait to see you again.